Hi y'all, it's me. I'm here on behalf of Diemond Dyes as part of Diemond Dyes design team. For those who may be new to my channel, Diemond Dyes makes steel ruled dies in many shapes and sizes for all your crafting needs. I'll put the link down below to their shop where you can go check it out. And if while there you order $35 or more using the code THANKSGina, you will receive 10% off your order and free shipping anywhere in the world. So you want to take advantage of that. And especially check out our new Christmas release dies. I'll also put the link down below to the Facebook page where you can follow the happenings at Diemond Dyes as well as the work of the other designers. You can participate in a swap and challenges and leave comments for prizes and all that kind of stuff. So you want to be sure and sign up on the Facebook page as well. With that said, I'm going to dive right into my project, but I want to tell you a little story that goes with my project. Yesterday, I was all prepared to sit down and work on my project. I pulled out my stuff and I had already started on it, so I was just going to add to what I had already created. And while I pulled out all my diamond dies, I realized that I did not have two sets that were in my stash. They were missing, and I don't know what happened to them. I don't know where they went to. I don't know if they're stacked between papers somewhere, but I'll tell you what, it made me lose my mojo. I didn't feel like creating anymore after I couldn't find them. I also didn't want to I spent hours searching for the two sets, which is my scalloped oval and my nesting tags set. So I'm pretty bummed about it because I'm usually really good about putting my stuff away and after I use it. And for, I've been involved in so many projects right now that it could be anywhere. They could be anywhere. I have no idea, but I'm bummed. So I spent more time this morning looking and still nothing. So I decided just to show you what I have thus far, and also a little tutorial for one of them, as you'll find out why in just a moment. So, okay, so I'm grieving, so sorry. I hate losing my dies. Makes me so angry. So anyhow, let me get started. So the first item I made, I've used the nesting top note set here. I used the nesting star set. I used from last year, the pine tree set. I used the smallest one. I used the word set one, and I used the doghouse dog tag set. And for this one, just to show you how I cut this out, I simply take this die with my cardstock, place it on there, and I slide it so that this door goes underneath, so that when I cut out the house shape, it doesn't come with that door in it. That's how I achieve that. So what I created for this time is a bunch of gift tags, and this is the first one using what I've just showed you. And it's really pretty. I used some glitter paper, some foil cut out of with the top note nesting die. I used the word die there, the tree there. This is the doghouse. I just cut the roof line twice and then, cut it like that to make it look like snow. I added some cotton there for make it look like smoke coming out of the chimney, and these little snowflakes are from a punch I have, and that's using the star die. I basically cut out the smallest one, glued it on, punched a hole where the cording is in it. So there you go. That's the very first gift tag. And you may not want to make like special gift tags for all your gifts, but maybe have a special gift and you want to put a nice tag on it. So that's that one. The next one I used the nesting star die for, and this is the tag, and I think it came out so pretty. I used some matte silver paper in the back and then some shiny silver for the star, and this is from my stash of die. Basically just use this technique that I showed on a previous video. You'll find it on my last Diemond Dies project, which was a house that I altered, and I explained how to do this, and it's very dimensional and it looks so pretty and it's so simple, and added a little cording, and that's that. So that was that one. The next one I used the nesting ovals, and I used the new ornament die, which is this one here, and this is what I've created with that. I basically cut the oval out twice, once out of red foil, once out of silver glitter paper. I cut 2 of the ornaments in foil, and then the little caps I did in silver paper, and then those little tiny lines, I'm not sure if they'll show on camera, but if you can see them, I just simply depressed my pokey tool into the foil and it made those little marks to make it look the way the ornaments do. I added some cording for this one, which is just decorative, and then this one, which is functional. That's the one you tie onto the gift. So really simple. So all of those I'm not going to show you how to make because they look pretty simple how to make them. But the one I am going to show you how to make is my favorite one of the batch. And it's this one here. And I think it came out so stinking cute. He is so cute. It's my Santa tag. And if you're familiar with Diamond dies, you may realize what dies I use to create this, but I will show you how to do it. So basically he's done with the foil paper, and I'll show you the dies that I used as I show you what you need to do with them. So we're going to be working on that one. So basically what we start out with is the nesting scallop die. This is the only one I have left of my set. I'm so heartbroken. Anyway, we start off with this, and what you need to do is you need to, when I was working on this, actually I didn't even think about this. I was going to make a card, so I cut out the oval shape in white, and that was glitter paper. I'm just using regular paper for this. And I thought, I'm going to use that new Flip It die that we got. It's the Top Note Flip It. And I was going to make a card out of this, but it turned into something totally different because once I cut it and I bent it, I was like, wait a minute, that looks like Santa. So there you go. That's what I turned it into. It's Santa. So I used it. Basically, you just cut the oval scallop and then fold it in half, and you take the Flip It die that's half and you lay it against the edge and you cut that shape out, so you'll end up with this. That's how you do that part. Then I came in with my scissors and I just snipped off the back part because I'm not going to be using that part. It's just not going to be used because it doesn't play a part in this. So you have the base there. The next thing I did was I took the nesting circle die, which is this set right here, and I cut out a circle in the flesh color. I cut it a little bit more than halfway because this will be the face, and I want it to go up under the brim of the Santa hat there. So I just cut it there, and see. And now I'm just going to try to put this together quickly. I did this once, as you can tell, and I messed up, so I had to start over with the video. So anyhow, I'm just going to go ahead and guess where I want his face to kind of go, and I'm gonna, you see I'm passing over that halfway mark by just a tad so that it won't interfere with, come under that brim. I want to make sure it stays there. Then the next thing I did was I took the same die, this one here, I laid it on the very edge of my paper and I cut out this shape. The reason I did that and not use this one, this piece is meant to go on here, but it is small so that it leaves a rim around. I didn't want that. I wanted it to be the same size. So that's why I used the half piece to cut this out. So basically, you're just going to take that piece, apply some glue to the back, and we're going to lay that on here. Now we're going to go up just a tad bit higher than the shape behind it, because you want his hat to come up a little bit taller. You don't want it to be so short. So just bring it up a little bit higher. And then the next thing I did was I cut another scalloped oval, this one here, and I cut out that middle section right here. You can kind of measure where you need to cut it. You just want that to be taller. It's going to be the brim of Santa's hat right there. So basically I did that. I took some foam squares, mounted them on here on the back, just like that. I'm going to go ahead and peel off this and apply that right here. Now mind you, if you do this in glitter paper, it's going to look a lot cuter. I just didn't want to waste some more glitter paper for this. So there you've got the brim now on the hat. The next thing I did was I came and cut from the bow set. I took the smallest bow, which is this one here, and I cut out Santa's mustache. So basically what you need to do there is you need to, before you do that, you want to come in here and you're going to want to do his cheeks pink a little bit. So I just kind of guesstimated where I want that, and I used just a little Q-tip and probably won't have enough on here because my ink pad seems to be drying out. Anyway, just kind of put some little pink cheeks on there. You can always come back and do them later if you don't like the way they look. Now I'm going to go ahead and take this little punch that I have right here, and I'm punched out 2 eyes out of the black. So I'm going to go ahead and kind of figure out where do I want his eyes to be. So I'm going to kind of put one there, and I'll put the other one over here. Just a little dot. There you go. That's his eyes. And then I took a silver pen. You could do it with white, but I just did silver because I think it shows up just as well. And I put some little light marks on his eyes. I took that same punch and punched his nose out. So you want to go ahead and glue his nose onto that bow. And what I did, and I don't have it handy to do it here, but I took a little brown ink and just brushed the edge of the nose so that you could see it against the back of his face there, because it kind of blends in if you don't do that. I turn this over. I'm going to apply some little foam squares to the back of his mustache. Peel that off. And then I'm just going to apply that onto here, like that. I think I need one more circle cut, which I do. Let me grab a piece of black cardstock really quickly. So I forgot I needed one for his mouth. Punch that out really quick. So you take that last little circle, and you're kind of just going to cut the sides off just a little bit. Like, I hope I was on camera. You're just going to cut the sides off. I don't know how well. Like that. Kind of makes a little mouth shape. I'm going to go ahead and put that on him right here. And you can play around with placement and everything. Like I said, I'm just trying to give you the general concept of how to do this. The last couple of things we need to do is we need to make this part of his hat. So I just cut out a triangle in red. Go ahead and place that here. I'm going to line it up with his hat there so it kind of looks like it's falling over from his hat. And the very last thing is you can take a pom-pom or whatever and glue it on. And basically that's how the Santa comes out. So really cute, really simple, and they make nice gift tags for your packages, or you could even put these on napkin rings and put them on your table. You know, make some just strips of paper into a circle, glue that on, and make a nice cute napkin holder or other decorations. It doesn't matter, but it's just the idea. And so I hope you enjoyed that. Here's the one I made as a protocol, and I didn't have pom-poms at the time, so I used a pearl. So anything works, you know, you do what you need to do. But anyhow, I hope you enjoyed this. Don't forget to shop at Diemond Dies, and until next time, do what makes you happy. Bye for now.